in the US, I think
Mm-hmm.
they just legalized what do you call it? They just approved, the FDA approved the use for lab grown meat.
Ooh, yeah. So this is massive right now.
Yeah.
And I actually recently heard an advert before you continue. It was on a podcast that I was listening to where the advert was pretty much saying, hey, um, are you ready to eat the best chicken you've ever had?
Mm.
The catch is, it's not actually chicken. And that stopped me. I was like, wait, what?
When? Where did you see this advert?
That's strange. It's probably like it was on the MKBHD podcast. I think it was like some kind of
Interesting.
plant-based meat. But anyway, that's another
Oh,
topic for
okay. That's
another
a
day.
different. That's a
But
different topic. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So tell me about this
I don't
lab-grown
know
meat.
much. I just know that it's now been approved by the FDA. So don't be surprised when the meat starts stating the state. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
tasting,
Yeah.
tasting different
Uh,
in the US of A. I'm not there, and I don't think I'll visit anytime soon.
yeah.
I don't know why. Like I used to have this desire to wanna go to the US when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
and now it's like
Now you're kind of
it's
just like,
it's like
okay.
it's like
Not sure what's happening up there, but
it's not even about like my desire to go there just went like psh.
yeah.
Anyways, but yeah. So like guys, fake meat, like people who got like opinions on this. I
Mm,
will try to research the science on what's goes on into fake meats and stuff.
yeah. Interesting. You know, I think there's definitely there's definitely like a bit of a fear in me right now.
Okay.
Of course, I would love to eat any kind of meat if it's good. I'm just wondering, what are they really putting into it? Like, I think I
Oh,
need to go
they
and
just
look.
culture themselves and they like divide them in the lab.
Okay. Yeah.
So they just take maybe for chicken,
Yeah.
they take chicken cells
Uh huh.
and then they culture them, make them divide into a big chunk of a chicken piece. But it probably will not have any bones. If because I don't see how that will be. It most likely won't have bones in
Yeah.
it. I think.
Most probably
I think I don't
not.
know. I'll research this properly and read about it
Uh huh.
and see like what's happening. Like how is this gonna meet? But I think the taste is gonna be different.
Yeah.
Definitely, because you're like culturing this in the labs. You can never really mimic what biology has perfected over billions of years of evolution. And you just got only a few years in the lab. It's never going to be the same. At least not for
Or
now.
maybe at
At least not for
first,
now.
right?
Yes, at
Because
first. At least not for now. That's what
yeah.
I'm like. So it will be maybe after 10 years, it's going to be maybe taste better than the real thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, no, this is I think for food entrepreneurs and for these labs that are creating these solutions, this fake meat,
Yeah.
this is exciting for them. This is really, really exciting. I think
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of
I see
funds are about
negativity.
to start flooding into this
I see
sector.
negativity. Like
Investors are about
I see
to
people going on the streets over this. I just see negative. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. I just see chaos. People just being
yeah.
chaotic for no reason.
It's so interesting. So now we are about to have people who like real meat and
Yeah.
people who like synthetic meat.
But there's gonna be a market. Like this is what is gonna create like I feel like actual meat is gonna, if this becomes mainstream,
Yeah.
where it's enough people accept it, if that ever happens
Yeah.
around the globe, it's gonna create like what do you call it? An hierarchy.
Yeah, of course.
Like what you know, like how we go like we put like statuses on like things.
Uh-huh.
Like wine, the type of champagne that you drink, we put a status.
Yeah.
It's like this is upper echelon and this is like, huh? So I feel like the actual meat is gonna be like for the rich, for the people who are like,
Oh
because I
yeah.
feel like the prices are gonna go up
I definitely
for
agree.
that.
I agree. I
So
think this is the beginning of actual real meat becoming less accessible.
yes, and
Yeah.
like people, like if this becomes a thing in our lifetime where I'm
Hmm.
gonna feel like I actually miss tasting real meat, we may not be able to afford it.
Oh man. Yeah.
Like imagine that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, cause the thing is, if like if it becomes mainstream,
Hmm.
if it's cheaper to actually produce this meat, like
Yeah.
this lab grown meat,
Uh-huh.
it will mean that it's gonna cost less,
Yeah.
and that means somebody, a butcher, like, or somebody who's in a restaurant, who's in this, that, and the other,
Yeah.
they're mostly gonna have a stockpile, as long if people are cool with it. That is, if people decide, okay, we're cool with it, they're
Hmm.
gonna be having more of this meat available on the market, which means that somebody who was previously farming actual cows is gonna have to farm less, and if you're gonna take this
Yeah.
cow away from them, you're gonna have to make it worth their while.
Definitely. I
So like
mean,
only the people that are gonna be essentially be able to afford, I don't know, people that understand economics. If lab grown meat is accepted,
yeah.
like can you please like just, and you project how this may affect the meat market? How can you like give us like a short paragraph? I'll make the time to actually read and try to understand what you're
Yeah,
trying to say. If
definitely.
you
Like,
understand economics, because I'm
yeah.
just like speculating, like this is might be the effect.
Yeah, of course.
Like actual meat is gonna be just for the elites,
Yeah,
the
this
people
is,
that can
you
afford
know
it.
what? This is, I think your analysis is spot on. Just because generally speaking, the food industry, also, my mom is in the food industry, so I'll have this conversation with her. But generally speaking, the most profitable thing always wins in a sense. So
Yeah.
I feel as though if it is much cheaper for these lab farmers to create the synthetic meat, if it's much cheaper to produce that and put that on the shelves, we'll see more of that on the shelves. It's just natural. These supermarket chains will start buying more of that.
So right now, if you are brave enough, like if you're a scientist that is into this, like growing muscle mass
Yeah.
from cells of animals,
Mm-hmm.
like try to, if you can figure out a way to make it as close as possible to the real thing, like these people who are like, I'm writing a patent. If I
Yeah.
was like a biochemist or a zoologist, or I don't know what kind of scientist is involved in making this, I think a biochemist most likely,
Uh-huh.
or is it a zoologist? One of them,
Yeah.
professions, and I will try to make it as close as possible. If I have a way in which I can make it as close as possible to the real thing,
Yeah.
and people cannot like taste it,
Mm-hmm.
patent that thing, brother. Like patent that thing, and
Yeah.
you don't know what might happen. People might actually be chilled later on, and you can make a lot of
You'll make
money.
bank, right?
Yeah, you make bank. You'll
Well,
be
I
the first
mean,
one. Like yo,
painted it before
it's yeah,
people take wind of
yeah.
this possibility. I mean, this
It just got
this
approved.
to me
It
sounds
just got
like
approved, so you
this
know
to me sounds like something
it's safe to
that
consume.
that
That's what
might
they're
be
saying.
something that might be open sourced rather than exclusively owned. Because I don't know if we want someone to have an exclusive, like,
Yeah, but I'm the one who's
patent.
working hard to figure this out.
Yeah.
So I would say it becomes
Yeah,
open
okay.
sourced. Like,
Yeah.
listen, I
Yeah.
went
I
in, I
understand.
went
Yeah.
and got degrees, and you know what I mean. If
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
get you. I
scientist
get
and
you.
I'm the one who sat down and started thinking, how should I do this, and
Mm.
went through this stress in the lab. So and now I'm cannot reap the rewards of my hard work.
Mm.
I say that it should only be not. It should not be owned
Yeah.
if the research that enabled him to like
Yeah.
to get to this point was from public funds.
Yo, you
If
know
it came
what?
out from his own pocket, then cool. If it's like a company's money,
Yeah.
I mean that company of course is gonna have to own these rights. But if it's like if you're an independent researcher at a university and you figure this out,
Yeah.
and it's coming from public funds, then nah, fam, you cannot
Nah,
make
you
money
can't.
off
You
that.
can't.
This is people's tax, so we gotta enjoy. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, no,
Okay, yeah, I get that. No, for
yes.
sure. Publicly funded, it's for the people. Private,
Then it's
there's an
private.
argument
Fair
to make
enough.
there. There's
You,
an
yeah, fair
argument to
enough.
make.
You,
Yeah.
it's your own money, your own ideas, your own everything. So it's fair.
You know what I just thought now? It's bad enough that when I go to a Starbucks or a green cafe, I have to say, oh no, almond milk or 3% or this, that. Now, if I go to McDonald's, it's going to be, do you want that with synthetic
real
meat
meat,
or...
Ah,
so many options to
I don't
choose
know.
from now, dude.
You know, I'm not that Starbucks type of person or the cafe type of person. I just say
Okay.
I just say give me a
Normal
latte.
milk. Yeah.
I just say give me a latte. They never ask me what kind of milk. I just say just
I
give
get
me
you.
a latte
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what,
be out here
americano or
almond
like
milk.
cappuccino. I never say what type of milk. I'd be like just give me
get
what I
you.
want.
Yeah. Nah,
And I never actually made it too much or like 2%. This is the
Yeah.
first time I ever saw a percent. When I moved to Europe,
Yeah.
it's the first time I saw percent on milk. I was like, it's milk.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, it's milk, man. Like,
Yeah, it's
we
like-
don't care.
Yeah, like it's
What's
milk,
2%
yeah,
and like
2%.
I don't know.
What's
like
the
what is we
difference,
do have
right?
low fat,
Yeah.
but they never say what percent is
Yeah,
low
exactly.
fat.
It's just low fat.
It
we
tastes like
literally-
water. It's just white water in my opinion. That low fat milk.
Yeah, it's white water. That's
Like I'm like
That's
so
a
for
good
me
point.
for
Yeah.
me for the longest time I used to drink like the 3.2% because it's like I felt like that's just milk as it is.
I
It
get
comes
you.
milk as
That
it is.
actually,
And like
Yeah.
I don't care about too much fat, but now I tasted the 2% one and it's close. It's not
okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna start drinking 2% because it's like the taste is not different from the 3.2.
Yeah, 2% is great.
I don't know. Lower
I-
than that, it starts tasting like water. It's just white water at this point.
Yeah, in
I don't
general,
know why.
I drink like the watery milk because I drink almond milk. So
Okay,
that's,
what about have you drunk normal milk? Because I've seen 0.5.
0.5%. Actually, I haven't tried 0.5.
I might try it. If it still tastes like milk, that's the one I'm going with.
You're on the edge there.
I'm like
Yeah.
like man, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot. To
Anyway,
consider,
people-
but I think we definitely need to keep an eye on this.
Let us
this
know,
meat
people.
story,
Like, yeah, like what? Like, check it out. Actually, Google it, research it. Like the lab grown meat is now on the market. It's allowed to be on the market in the US. I don't know who's gonna start making it mainstream. Which so
Yeah.
pay attention to McDonald's. They might announce it, or they might not tell people and just use it.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
it's
that's-
FDA said you can use it, and
Yeah, they
I
might
don't know.
actually not tell people. That's a good
and just
point.
use it.
Um,
But the thing is, it depends if it's actually that good. If you
Yeah.
cannot tell the difference, because
Yeah.
if the person that developed this and you cannot tell the difference in taste,
Yeah.
and you just use it, then
But-
it
but
means
I-
that it's a win.
But I agree with what you said earlier. I think it's definitely going to be hard to make it taste the same.
It's hard because if you think
yeah.
it's not just cells in your, there's too many other things that make, like just the consistency.
Yeah.
Like how a steak, think about a steak, the way it is, just the consistency of that steak.
Yeah.
It's the people that are like the biology involved,
Uh-huh.
how it's made. Like, as an organism, we got to this point through evolution. This was perfected for like how long did life begin on Earth? We predict it began some
Yeah.
couple of billion years
Billion
ago.
of years, 3
So
billion or
since
so.
then, like how a certain muscle is for cows has been perfected for that long.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this, like we started looking into this within the last 50 years.
Yeah.
So there is, I don't think, we have come very far
We have.
with technology,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think we are like that good yet.
Yeah, no.
Let us know what y'all think. Honestly, I'm curious. I want to know people's thoughts on this.
Now I've just found my new rabbit hole, because if I find a specific topic that I like, I'm
Okay.
consumed.
Fall in and
I
let us
fall
know
in
next
and
time.
I
Fall
find
in
out.
and then we'll pull you out
Yeah.
and be like, what did you catch?
I'm definitely gonna try see what's there. But interesting one, man.
Anyway, do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we
Is it
can
enough
wrap.
for today?
We can wrap it up.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
people, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, guys.
Interesting finds with Rob and Tino.
Yeah, guys, it was a very good discussion. We're keen to
Yeah.
hear what your thoughts are on these topics.
Yeah. Check out our
And,
links.
Yeah, check out our
Instagram.
links, Instagram, TikToks.
Your company.
Yeah, my
there in
my
the
company
link.
is there in the link as
Yes.
well. And let's
For
do
people
it.
in Warsaw who wanna like do some stuff,
Yeah, people
check
in
us
Warsaw
out, please.
into some multimedia stuff. Check us out.
Please.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can collaborate
Definitely.
and provide you with stuff and stuff.
Yeah, and
We'll
we're looking for people with expertise in different things to come share your
Yeah.
finds with us.
Yeah. You're an interesting find yourself,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, are you a business major? Are you doing accountancy?
Yeah.
Come let us know. What software do you
Please.
use? What do you do on a daily basis?
Yeah, this is nice actually. Thank you.
Nah, no worries, man. But yeah.